Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try this Healthy Choice Flatbread Pizza. This one is the turkey pepperoni. It is on a cauliflower, wheat, and barley crust. It is 6 ounces or 140 grams. Don't know what else I can tell you there. It looks pretty decent. We bought this at Kroger. It was $4.49, so not too awfully bad, I guess. 350 calories for the whole thing. There's your other info for you. There's, if you want to read about it, there it is. So how do we make this thing? Here's the directions. So we're going to, if you ever made one of these microwave pizzas, you know what you do. You flip it over, remove the plastic wrap, place the pizza crust side down on the silver surface, microwave for 3 to 3.5 minutes on high, and check that it's cooked thoroughly. So, just in case you have never seen one of these, pull the tab. You're gonna open this up, and I usually have to run my fingers down the side to make sure it opens correctly. Take your pizza out, flip your box over, just like that. And then this will sit on there, of course, without the plastic on it. I'll cut the plastic off in just a second. So it says 3 to 3.5 minutes. I'll probably just do 3 for my microwave. I'll be back when it comes out. I'll let you know. All right, just real quick, I wanted to show you what it looked like out of the plastic because you couldn't really see it. So all I did was cut the plastic off. I did move the pepperonis around, so if I cut this into 4 pieces, it'll have a piece of pepperoni in each piece. But now I'm gonna get it in the microwave. Okay, so here it is out of the microwave. All I'm gonna do is take my little pizza cutter. Of course, you don't have to use a pizza cutter. You can just use it, just eat it the way it is. But if you do have a pizza cutter or a knife of some kind, when I was in the office all the time, I used to just use a plastic knife and cut them. And it worked okay. You had to fight with it. You can see how I'm fighting just to get it off of this thing with this pizza cutter. So I'm gonna cut it in 4ths just so I could eat it better. And again, you don't have to cut it. It's up to you. Very crispy on the edges. Trying to see what it looks like underneath. Not too bad. All right, so I'm gonna let that cool off for just a minute. I'll be back. Okay, I gave it just a minute to cool off. Really not very long, honestly. So I'm just gonna just grab a piece and try it. It does seem very, not crunchy, but crisp on the bottom. That's nice. The sauce is actually what I taste stronger than anything. I did get a bite of pepperoni, but it's not, it doesn't have a lot of spices in it. So really I taste more of the seasoned sauce than I did the actual pepperoni itself. I basically just ate the rest of the pepperoni. Yeah, the pepperoni is very, very light in flavor. I mean, I really could not be eating a pepperoni at all, and I don't know that I would notice it. Let me get just the pepperoni. Of course I can't because it's all stuck to the cheese. Yeah, that pepperoni is severely lacking in flavor. I mean, like, it just doesn't have hardly anything. When I'm eating it just by itself, I still only taste the sauce in there. The sauce has a lot of seasonings in there. I'm gonna turn this piece up where I pulled that piece of pepperoni off, and you can see all those green. There we go. See all those seasonings in there, the spices in the sauce in the bottom. It's like a green and black spices. That's what I'm tasting most of. Ooh, blurry. It's very strong. Like, I don't know if it's oregano or basil or cardamom or something like that. Bit my lip. I do have to say though, for a crust that has cauliflower in it, I really don't notice it. Not in the regular parts at least. That sauce is so strong that I really don't taste much of anything else. The little dark part right here, I'm gonna try it. I kind of ate down to that because I've tried one of these cauliflower crusts before, and this is where you can really taste it, was in the darker parts. a little bit more of the cauliflower flavor, but not strong enough to be off-putting or bad. I do like the crispiness of the crust. I like the crust itself. It's very thin and pretty decently crunchy. I'm gonna give these a 3 out of 5. I can just tell you that right now. The pepperoni needs a lot more flavor. I mean, like, they need to bump the seasonings up in that pepperoni to like 100. Because even though it's turkey based, I think it was turkey based pepperoni, the package I had to throw away because it gets dirty in the microwave. I'm pretty sure it was turkey pepperoni. That changes the texture and makes it a little bit softer. But as far as the flavor goes, they can still add the seasonings and the spices to it. They didn't. It's very, very plain, very bland pepperoni. The cheese, you don't taste really at all. You get some of the texture of it, that's it. And the sauce, it's okay. It's very sweet, but it also has a lot of an overpowering seasoning in there. Like something's really, really strong. That aftertaste of that darker, crisper part of that crust, I'm really getting a cauliflower aftertaste. So just let you know, it is there. So if you're trying to avoid the cauliflower flavor completely, if you get those really crunchy brown parts, you can taste it. But again, this is going to be a 3 out of 5 for me. It's not one I personally would buy again. I don't hate it. It's not bad enough to give it a 2 or 1 by any means, but it's not one I would not buy it again. If you need to eat cauliflower crust, you don't want all the carbs or whatever, maybe that's something that you're looking at in your diet and this appeals to you. I think you'd think it was okay, but this season, like I said, it's really it's the sauce and the seasonings that are off-putting for me, and the pepperoni doesn't have any flavor. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.